Good morning, everybody. I thought we'd have a wee bit silly fun this morning. I used to share an office with a friend of mine. He was a very clever bloke, an engineer, but he was as daft as a brush. His name's Robin Halliday. The family, they were bothered with bats in his loft, and so I called him Batman. Anyway, we used to play a lot of pranks with one another. For instance, when I had the block paving put out round about the house, the gate at the side didn't fit, so Batman taken it away and shortened it. But when he brought it back, he'd painted it green and white. Now, for a Ranger supporter, a green and white gate isn't good for your image. But that was the kind of pranks he got up to. Anyway, Robin and Beth live in a small holding, and they've got a big garden, lots of grass, and here he was bothered with a wee mole. He was getting moudies in his lawn. Now this is true, everything that he tried here to get rid of the mole is true. A big daft chuchter galoot. So I hope you caught this. It's called Batman's Moudie. Oakwood has some lovely views out all the countryside, and in this peaceful, sleepy place the Hallidays reside. The house has a rural, rustic charm that Beth keeps clean and neat. She's often heard to shout out loud, "Mind and wipe your bloody feet!" They have a vast, expansive lawn that covers 2 or 3 acres, but when it comes to cutting it, they're earning money takers. So they bought a brand new house for now. It's Batman's pride and joy. He's had this kink for riding things since he was a boy. Top of the range, he worried that it really was too dear. It even has some holders so he doesn't spill his beer. And now each night he can be found, each trimming every blade. It looks just like a carpet, you'd think it'd just been laid. Alas, one morn, when he awoke and pulled the curtains wide, his een guy near popped out his head as he viewed the scene outside. In the middle of his precious turf, a moudie hill was growing. He stared in further disbelief. The wee mole's head was showing. And as he cursed and shook his fists, his temper trying to stave, the cheeky wee moudie threw him a friendly wave. It's dead, I'll murder it, I'll skin its hide alive. Molly simply turned about and down his tunnel took a dive. He both 6 traps and buried them, the mole to try and catch. Alas, alas, he'd no to ken, gainst that mole he'd been a match. Each morn he woke to find each trap back up above the grun. The moudie was loving it, he was having so much fun. I ken, I'll drown the sod, 'cause moles they canna swim, and wi' his power washer filled each moudie to the brim. But Molly has got lots of pals down by the Solway shore, and there he learned how to swim and fish and surf and more. The water spurted everywhere, soaking best clean washing. Batman's ears were feeling sore when she'd finished her tongue lashing. He dreamt that night that Molly would invite round all his friends. Next day he vowed to end this mess. He'd blow it to smithereens. Out came his fearsome big 12 bore and loaded up with barrels. This gun he knew was just the thing to silence any quarrels. Well, he stood all day and waited, gun pointed to the grass. Only thing that moved in there would get pellets in its ass. The moudie spotted him from his hammock in the shade and set off down some tunnels that he'd already made. Batman cocked up his lugs as he heard a noise below, and glowering down atween his feet, wee Molly said, "Hello!" Thank goodness for a furry friend that Batman is fair skelly. I heard he's back for A&E with a great big leaky welly. In one final act of madness, he hired oxy-setted tanks and shuttered down each moudie hill with great big muckle planks. When Molly heard the noise above, he guessed there could be trouble and headed for his nuclear shed deep underneath the rubble. He emptied these 4 cylinders down the one remaining hole, lit the fuse and ran like hell for his garage glory hole. The tremors were felt in Dundee and down as far as Sale. The blast recorded 6.2 upon the Richter scale. The hoose was razed to the grun, and where his lawn had been, bricks and piles and muck and tiles, but nothing colour green. For superhero Batman, this was more than he could thole. He finally had to concede defeat to a single furry mole. Have a great day, folks. See you tomorrow.